Hello, Odd Job Doer here, and today it's Thanksgiving Day. I'm wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving, even if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving. This is what we're doing here. We got some mashed potatoes, butter on top, some green beans that might need a little bit of help, cranberry sauce tubs, and we got turkey here. And this here is brought to us by Costco. Not really brought to us, we gotta go pick it up. But nice little meal. It's done by the weight. And basically, I'm going to do an unboxing and preparation of this meal. And I got to hurry, because I'm already hungry. So I'm also just got the handy cam. My real cam is taking the day off. Let's see if I can pop this open. It seems like it's just a crust to fit. Oh. That's interesting. Maybe I'm doing this right, maybe not. Seems like it has some kind of a little guard lock on it. And got this going off. So to start with, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but I got the oven, preheating to 425 degrees. I can smell it. Smells pretty good. It looks well seasoned here. I'm assuming this is a breast and some other pieces. I might get something to kind of look up underneath there. But what do we got in the kit? We got turkey pan, of course, with stuffing, mashed potatoes, green beans, cranberry tubs, some butter. Underneath there we got some gravy. All right. I'm just going to put that in the sink for now. Gravy packet. And, what? No rolls under there? That's fine. Okay, so we have this beast here. And I'm going to go out and get a couple of herbs from the garden. Right back. Okay, so I went out to the garden. I got a couple of sisters. I got Sister Sage and Sister Rosemary. And they go pretty good in most things that you roast type of thing, or bake. Well, bake, roast, whatever. So I got this here massive turkey, and let's just peer what's underneath this, shall we? If we can. Oh, that looks like it's just a big hunk. Whoa. A big hunk of meat. And, yep, I see ribs underneath there. Yeah, so I'm saying this is a turkey breast. You know, some stuff. This little thing here I worry about. Burning crisp. Oops, right here. Worry about that. This guy here, I'm gonna reposition a little bit, but what I got here is Sister Sage, Sister Rosemary, and dull butter knife. Dull butter knife I'm gonna take and just kind of try to jimmy underneath the skin a little bit. Right? Kind of pop it up some, and in case you don't know, Sister Sage and Rosemary is gonna get shoved underneath there. Now, can I do this with one hand? I doubt it at this point. But, and also maybe this thing too. This might be a leg, I hope. Maybe, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna lift up the skin a little bit and get the sisters up in there. Yeah, because this knife is a sharp knife would do better, but you don't want to try to pierce the skin. You don't want to rip it up too much. And yeah, I need two hands. Okay, be right back. Okay, so you can see there that I got the rosemary, some sage up underneath the skin there. You know, and I found this. As I was messing around, a little thing of bone. So we'll have to watch out for this when we're eating it. But yeah, that should be nice. I just put one on top there just because I was lazy. But another pan underneath here, one of my older ones. I can take a beating, and it had beep, so it's ready to go in. Now, we're not much of a skin eater people here. You know, I don't like eating people's skin, and so turkey skin I probably won't eat either. But I'm going to stick this here into the oven, which is at 425 for 20 minutes. It says on the package. So I'll stick it away and be back in 20 minutes. Okay, looking pretty good. It's been there for 20 minutes. I'm at the 425. Now you reduce the oven temperature to 375, which I did. And next what we're going to do is, we've got here a thermometer. with a probe, we're going to look for the medius part, which I believe the breast is right around here. So I'm going to stick it in here as an angle down, right into the medius part there. And you don't want to hit any bones either while you're in there. So you got that, and then this whole thing is covered in aluminum foil. So, not the whole thing, just the pan with the beast in it there. So let me get some aluminum foil on that. I might. Let's see how this works. So I got a little rip here in the foil. I'm going to put it around the probe, like so. See, like that. And cross it over here and give it a tuck back there. And then I'm going to just kind of pinch the round like this. Alright, so I got like that, you see. Nicely tucked. And when I put this back in the oven, I'll make sure that the this pan here is in the middle of the bottom pan, in case any drips kind of come off the side. Probe goes with it. Timer / thermometer, don't go with it. That'll go on top of something else nearby. And I'll set that, I'm going to actually set that at 167. 2 degrees higher, Fahrenheit, than what they call for at 165, just to make sure. And it shouldn't dry out much, because this here is going to actually, tin foil like this will protect from any more really browning coming directly on it, and hopefully not drying it out. Right, so back then it goes until the temperature hits, which they said is about 1 to 1.5 hours at 375. So right now, the temperature says it's 74 degrees inside the bird, and 167. Oh, all right. On to the green bean preparation. All right, so back to the green beans and mashed potatoes. We'll get to this later. The green beans here, kind of look through them. See like little, discolorization maybe? I don't know, and these little sticky parts here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snap these things off and see if the string comes with it, which it didn't. But I'll do a once over on this, and give them a little washing here. With some water here, and the drainer. So I'll go through, pick through them again, just to make sure. I don't know if these were cleaned before or just thrown in there. They're probably cleaned before, but I'm double doing it. So I got another recipe I'm doing with this. This here will stay put for now. Clean my green beans in the strainer. Okay, looking a little sad over here, but we'll get back to him in a minute. So over here we got a little casserole dish here. I'm going to put in there 10.5 ounce of cream of mushroom soup. Yay! And I'm going to add to that a little bit of water. You can do a little bit of milk here if you want to, but I'm going to do just maybe a tablespoon of some water here. Try to wash the can out. Get in there like so. And I'll scrape the rest of that out later when I have 2 hands available. And then with the cream of mushroom soup, we're going to add in some, man, this is difficult. Hold that thought. I'm going to do a little squirt here of the, Worcestershire sauce, if you have some. And then we will do Worcestershire sauce. Where's my spoon? Right. I'm going to do a little bit of this diced garlic. If you have fresh diced garlic, that's fine. So what do I got, about a teaspoon maybe in there? Give this all a mix. Don't get on that. Anything that flies out, wipe it up, clean it up, whatever. Okay, I'm just going to get this incorporated. So I'm going to mix some more. I'm going to string out that can of leftovers here, right? Which now wanting them. Alright, so I got it integrated in there good. To this, I'm adding a 1/4 cup of the Parmesan cheese, the grade stuff, slightly powdered. The stuff in the green can. And I'm adding, what do we got here? 4 ounces of some sliced canned mushrooms. Right? Give this all a good little mix in. Get in there, break up any chunks of the cheese. And I'm going to do a little cranks of pepper. In this case, I'm going to do some probably white pepper in here. Get some white pepper crank in here. Yeah. Crank, 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 crank. There, 3 cranks of that. See it in there? It's in there now. Okay, and mix, mix, mix. Stir, stir, stir. Break up chunks. You have chunks. And this is looking a little thick, so I might do just a little bit more of water in it. Come on. Oh yeah, there. Get the other mushrooms out too. And last but not least on this, well, stir it back up some more. Try to get that liquid back in with the rest of the friends. Scrape down the sides. Okay. That's looking okay. Last but not least, the star, the green beans. Okay, I'm going to stir them up, give them some coating, and, you know, integrate them into the sauce. And that's going to be it for now. I have another special topping that I'll be doing on this in a little bit. It needs to cook now, so I'm going to put this in the oven, the 375 oven we got going on already. And I'm going to go for maybe 25 minutes. No. Yeah, 25 minutes to start with. So, get that done like that. Scrape down the side. Flatten it. Okay. Next on, we'll wash off our spoon and take a look at these mashed potatoes over here. So, mashed potatoes, right? They're fine, but this butter I'm going to bring off like this, and I'm going to give them a little, now we got this room over here, a little bit smashed down. I'm going to stretch them out, make them thinner, so it's not such a chunk there. Right. And this should help them cook a little bit quicker, I think. This said to do it to, I think 185, everyone's saying. But, we're going to put it in the oven at 375 for about a half an hour. And, hope that works good. Now the butter, get back up here, butter. Splat, splat, splat. You know what? Choppy. Choppy. Okay. And I just kind of choppy. Spread that out a little bit more and make this back to presentable. So I need something for the spot right here, and I have it in the form of something called a corn dish. Right. Clean off the spoon. Nice and clean. Is the gravy still there? Okay, so we hit the temperature threshold and we pulled it out here. And I'm going to let it kind of rest or sit in here, hang out. Meanwhile, over here we'll work on the gravy. So we got our bag of gravy here. And then we just kind of massage some down from a corner. And find the snippers for that. Put you down here again. I'm going to cut off the corner of that gravy pouch with one nice snip. Wipe the scissors on a piece of cloth that's just hanging around here, and look, we're back to it. Now, I believe this you just kind of empty into a pan, pot, whatever you got, like so, and I'm going to slowly reheat it on the stove. I'm pouring it, though, off the stove, because last time I did something, true story, would you believe it? I was pouring it over the stove, pan on there, burner, and I just kind of made a mess, and I had to shut it all down and clean stuff, and yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze the rest of this out here. Put on a very low heat, slightly low heat. It's probably about 10 minutes, just because of timing issues right now. Basically, I'm going to get to a nice simmer. Get out of there. Okay, like I said, I got a number 1.5, nice little simmer there going. Maybe we'll do 2 even. Just get a jump on it and then turn it down lower. And over here, oh, better clean this up before anyone shows up and say, hey, what are you doing in my kitchen, making a mess? Now, who are you? Okay. So, back to heating this. And I got about 13 minutes on the rest of the food to check it. Actually, 13 and I think. Okay, retrieve it from the oven here, and we'll give it a little stir. Our green bean casserole here. Give it some mixing. Chances to, make sure the temperature is working evenly in this pot. Pack it back down into the graviness, and this is where I will add on a topping, almost like you'll probably think you know what it is, but no, it's a wee bit different. This topping, this right here, I got about a cup of this, probably too much, but a little French fried hatch chilies, also found at Costco. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on. Kind of like the other one that normally traditionally goes on. And that's probably enough. Just kind of bat it around. And these things are great. They go good on everything. There's a slight little kick to it. And I'll put this on ice cream even. Put it on soups. Other food items. Yeah. There, I can't really say enough goodness about this. Gravy's still doing gravy. And pop this back in the oven for another 5 minutes and it should be done. So this is about... Okay, so I just took these out here to give them a little test. Stirred up the mashed potato part a little bit. And back in the oven they'll go. I see the butter's not even melted on that. So back in the oven with the aluminum foil off this time. A little more direct heat so it happens. For about, okay, so that's got a nice little bubbly simmering to it. So it's basically heated through. Good. And don't forget cranberry sauce, eh? You got this little tab here, you peel it over. And trying to get too much stuff in there. Sometimes the plastic separates on this stuff, Anyways, let me just get this like this. And like that. Alright, look at that. Cranberry sauce. I don't know if it's as good as stuff I made before. I think I made a video of using real cranberries to make a sauce out of them. Some are my cooking stuff, but I see the nuggets in there of cranberry, so that's good. So that'll just kind of fluff up with a spoon and it's ready to be served. And let me go get the green bean casserole out, maybe. Okay, so green bean casserole looks like that. Has some nice bubbling on the outer edges, so that should be done. Now we're just waiting on that corn dish and that load of mashed potatoes. What kind of time we got on that? I got 4 minutes on them. Alright, so I took them out of the oven again, gave them a nice little stir, whipped them up with a fork, and I thought, man, they need to go for like 5 more minutes. But over here, let's see how this is doing. Yeah. Seems to be heated through kind of good. I'm more worried about the potatoes than this though. But alright, mixy, smashy, smashy. And back in the oven. It's warm, but you want it hot, I guess, so. Back in the oven. 8 minutes. Okay, so how about a little temperature check on the old bird and the stuffing here. Oh, carefully without burning myself. Peel this back. And see what we got. So this probe I'm going to pull out what is this saying? 175. And then I'm gonna give a little twist here and pull it out without losing the bird. See if it goes down. Yep, it's already dropping. 159. And I'll stick it in some of this here stuffing. Mm, 145, huh? Back into there. 146. I am going to put the bird back in for another 8 minutes. Without the thermometer. Just gonna wing it. And I'm gonna go like this even, half cocked. And then that should be it for the bird. Alright, so here we've gotten the turkey and the stuffing. Looks pretty juicy down there still though. So I'm not too sure about that, but over here we've got green bean casserole, that, gravy, and mashed potatoes in the corn dish. So I'll try this all out and see what happens. Okay, so when in doubt, pot it out. So the stuffing, after I took the turkey out and put it over here to give it a little rest, and peel the skin off because we're not skin people. There's still a lot of juice in this. So you know what? Throw it in a pot, heat it up, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of. I don't stuff a bird. When I did do a bird before from scratch, I didn't stuff the bird. I made stuffing on the side, and this is close enough. This is pretty much done. It's still, from what I understand, a little mushy, but it should be cooked through at least. And I'll probably still have the flavor of the bird drippings in it, and not the harmful bacteria that could be there. So now I can plate up finally. All right, so in the end cap, let's see. The gravy seemed to have a little bit more saltiness than what we would have liked maybe. But otherwise, it's pretty good. It had little chunks of chicken in it, like it's really a homemade thing. That's gravy. Then the green bean casserole was good overall. Just maybe need to bake a little longer because the beans were still had a crunch to them. Unless you like the crunch. If you use canned ones, of course they're already pre-cooked. So canned green beans, those ingredients would probably work great. Dishes are pretty much all done here. Stuff's put away. Let it cool down. Put it away. I deboned the turkey, so it's just all meat now, waiting for next thing to eat. Mashed potatoes, they finally did turn out warm. It's in the corn dish. The cranberry sauce was pretty good. If you like a real cranberry sauce, not that clarified stuff that's gelatin. This had some gelatinous to it, but also had solid cranberries that would pop in your mouth. So I liked that. Remind me of the stuff I made. And then what else we got going on here? Cranberries, turkey, the stuffing. Yeah, so I ended up taking the bird out of that pan and then heating the stuffing up on the range there to get more of the moisture out, make sure it's cooked through. And because of that, maybe it was really kind of a mushy stuffing. Now, I don't mind it that way, but some people like more of a drier, stuffing to it. And overall, the little kit wasn't so bad, And if you have any questions or comments on this, leave them down below. If you have a certain side dish that you make for Thanksgiving, add that down. That'd be interesting, something new, And I'm thankful for all the viewers that have watched it till the end here. That's great. Hope you subscribe, thumbs up it, and if you have any questions, comments, let me know. I just have one more plate to clean up, and that's this one here. So I get to clean this here, and see you all in the next video.